The Independent National Electoral Commission started a continuous voters registration exercise 11 months ago. And this particular registration is for those who have attained the age of 18 between the last time we did continuous voters registration exercise, which was 2018, and now. Secondly, it is for those who have never registered in any election whatsoever. Now, if you have registered before and you have lost your PVC, we require you to provide an affidavit to the effect that you have lost your PVC, and then we'll process a new PVC and give to you. If your PVC is defaced and is no longer readable, we can process a new one for you and give you a new PVC, and then you surrender the previous one that has been defaced. Not only that, if you are living in Lagos and you have been transferred to Kano or to Kaduna or to Osun or to Oyo or to Imo State, what you need to do is not to register afresh, but to transfer your registration to a new state, to a new local government, to a new registration area, and to a new polling unit. If you also want to correct information relating to your data that is already in our database, what you need to do is to correct that particular information and not to register afresh. But what people have been doing is that rather than going to go and correct this information, rather than going to report that they have lost their PVC, they go ahead to carry out a new registration. And then when we run the process on our ABIS, we find out that the person has done double registration. So what the commission has done is to cancel this fresh registration and leave the previous registration as valid, giving the individual the window to correct such an anomaly, despite the fact that it's a clear violation of the law. So that is the extent we have gone in relation to this. In relation to whether the PVC expires, the PVCs issued by the Independent National Electoral Commission do not expire. Previously, the chip relating to the data of registered voters was domiciled in the permanent voters card. But since we introduced the BVAS, the data relating to every individual registered in a particular polling unit is now domiciled in the PVC. So what we do on election day for purposes of accreditation is to look at the VIN number, the last 6 digits of the VIN number of the registrant, and we use it to call up the person's data. If that is not available, we use the QR code or we use the barcode to call up the person's data. If that is not available, we now use the person's surname to call up the person's data from the BVAS. So our permanent voters cards do not expire. They are valid for all times. The only thing is that if you have lost your own or if it is defaced, you need to go and get a new one. PVCs issued by the Independent National Electoral Commission do not expire because the data relating to each registered voter is domiciled in the BVAS.